And we are underway. Kicked off by Ricky Evans, who plays it to Matt Carter and sends it towards Ryan Adams. Straight away, chance for Harry Honesty as the ball bounces from in the box. Headed away by the centre-back for Wivenhoe, and it's going to be an early corner for Hashtag. Now, you'd probably be taking this corner if you were playing Techers. I think it's going to be Matt Carter who takes it on the right foot. What sort of delivery are you looking for?
Well, I'm confident in Matt Carter's delivery. He's obviously come from a step above as well. He's got good techers, as you say. I'm looking for a whipped in just between the 6-yard line for the big boys to attack.
Here it comes in then, it's going towards the back stick. Chance for Jack Harrison, who heads it towards goal, and it's cleared again by that number 5, who's the man that actually sent it off for the corner. Lee Branson there for Wivenhoe. Oh, what a return that would have been for Jack.
I'll tell you what, I mean, straight away, we've worked on these set pieces in training quite a lot with devs, and Wivenhoe look a little bit confused with it. We're bunching up, and we're looking to spread ourselves and then attack the box. So hopefully this one will come off.
Another corner from the other side. Now it's going to be a left footer. It's going to be Tom Williams whipping it in on that experienced left boot. There is the ball. This one's it's one! Oh, the front post, and it's headed on target but cleared off the line by the Wivenhoe defender, and Ricky Evans has tried an overhead kick, and what a start by Hashtag. Set pieces and corners particularly looking lively, and maybe we should be 1-0 up, Techers.
Great start from the boys. This is what we needed again, but we just need to be that little bit more clinical. I think Neil Richo thought it was in. He went off with his arms up. He thought it was in, but look, good start from the boys, but we have to make it count.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been an unbelievable start for the home crowd here, who are lively, it has to be said, but we've also got a decent Wivenhoe contingent behind the Wivenhoe goal right now, banging that drum. And I have to say, I was at the Wivenhoe away game against Braintree, and the same lads were banging that drum. So fair play to them. Where's the Hashtag drummers? We need to get Harry Hesketh down here. Hashtag Harry with a drum, and I think all sorts could ensue. Here's Charlie Morley with his first touch of the game, though. Plays it inside, tries to get some link-up going with the right back with a pass from the middle there, but it was just in front of Kane, and it's going to be a throw-in for Wivenhoe. Throwing it down that left side then. Headed away by Kane, but it falls this man in the middle. Tries the ball over the top. That's offside, is it not? Jacko needs to come.
Well done, he's cleared
Gets
it.
an important touch. I thought that was offside, maybe. Techers there.
We can't risk it. We've tended to struggle so far with the ball in behind. A couple of goals in the recent games, but Jacko's done well there. What he's done is he's read his line and he's cleared it straight away. So well done, Jacko.
So that Wivenhoe centre-back there, number 5, Lee Branson, struggled to deal with the physicality of Richo there from that goal kick coming forward, or the long kick coming forward, I should say. Not the tallest of centre-backs, is he, number 5? He's done well so far. He's stopped a couple of goal-scoring opportunities, but Richo could have a field day with him if he can use that extra height he's got.
Yeah, I think if we play the ball up with quality, Richo's definitely strong in the air. We need to work out how he plays as we play with him more in the season and use that to our advantage.
Jack Harrison sends the ball down the left here, and it comes to Harry Honesty, who tries to ping it towards Richo. Headed back by the right back. This man in the middle here, number 8. Now, I went and watched him. As I said, I watched their other game. And he's a big lad in the middle, big presence, number 8. His name's Tonye Joseph.
It's a free kick.
And for me, he's not winning enough of the ball in there. And I've seen him already miss a heading opportunity there. So he needs to use his height a little bit better for Wivenhoe, in my opinion. Meanwhile, Hashtag have a free kick here. It's going to be whipped in on the right foot of Matt Carter. Now, this is a similar area to where we've actually had a bit of luck from free kicks with you delivering them, haven't we, Techers?
Yeah, I think this is the ideal position in order to, what we want to see from Matt now is to get a little bit of pace and dip on it and just trust that the players running across get a touch on it.
There's the ball from
and that's
Matt
good.
Carter.
That's good.
Oh, it's good. Stamp it with the head. Oh, and it could have been a second goal of the season for Marcus Stamp. There's actually a defender, I think, that got the last touch. So it will be a corner for Hashtag. We've seen what Hashtag can do from these corners. So this could be profitable, but Hashtag need to make these early chances count. We've seen it all too many times this season. Early dominance doesn't lead to a goal, and then we start to capitulate, particularly towards the end of the first half, which has been a troublesome area for us. I won't mention it from that first game, Techers, obviously, when you had the penalty.
Yeah, well.
Right now, we'll concentrate on the corner. As Tom Williams whips it in on the left foot. Needs a head, and it's evaded everyone. Stampy tried to make it, and it's going to roll off there for a goal kick. Let's talk about that penalty then, Techers, because I'm sure people are wondering what happened with it. First and foremost, we should say, in the opening game against Little Oakland, you did get 2 assists.
Yeah.
Had a great game.
Thanks for mentioning that.
Right on the stroke of half-time, we get a penalty with a chance to go 3-1 up. You took it. What happened?
Obviously, I think everyone knows what happened. In terms of technically, I just sort of leant back a bit, and it did smash off the crossbar, and it came back so quickly, I couldn't react to it. But I was confident to take it, and I'd do it all again if I had the opportunity. I think as a set piece taker, you have to be confident in yourself, and I'll wait for the next one to come. Hopefully I'll be on them.
100%. It was actually a great pen in terms of the keeper went the other way, and if it had gone in, it would have looked incredible, and you would have had 2 assists and a goal from the first half. Ended up, obviously, we didn't take the lead in that. Well, we didn't go 3-1 up, as we maybe should have, and we ended up losing the game. But that's old history. As Tom Williams sends a ball with that wand of a left foot over towards Harry Honesty here, also left-footed, as he skips past the challenge and wins a free kick. And Tekkas, I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, I wish I was on the pitch. This is prime Tekkas Guru regions.
I haven't had. I mean, it's been hard to come by to get a free kick from this particular angle so far this season. We've had a lot of free kicks, but we've had them from wide areas, which I'm not complaining because, as you've seen, we've had joy with set pieces so far. But this would be amazing. But I'm sure Tom Williams will make the goalkeeper work for me. He's got a lovely technique and he comes with experience. So let's hope he gets it on target and works the keeper.
So knowing what you know about the players standing over it, who would you have hit this, Matt Carter or Tom?
I'd have Tom all day.
Let's see what he can do then. Tom Williams on the left foot. He's
Tom.
actually hit the wall. Falls to Charlie Morley, who heads it towards the box into Ryan Adams, but it's going to go behind for a goal kick. Wasted opportunity there, Tekkas?
I think Tom tried to go to just guide it over and use the finesse, which it was quite close to the box, as you saw. Sometimes the keeper stands centrally, which he looked like he did, so you've got the option of going far post as well. The keeper doesn't see it, and by the time he knows it's in the back of the net.
Okay, so goalkeeper for Wivenhoe Town sends it high, but towards his number 8 in the middle, who eventually gets it away from Charlie Morley and Ricky Evans. Puts the ball over the wing to this lad who looks quite fast. He's got someone in the middle as he tries to find him. Jack needs to head away.
Well played, Jack.
And Jack does head away indeed. Again, looking reasonably dangerous on the break with the ball there, played by Tonye Joseph in the middle, who I've criticised him for not using his size enough, but it looks like he's got a little bit about him, technically speaking. The corner's going to come in here for Wivenhoe. In towards the box. Needs to be headed away. It's going to fall all the way back to number 7 here. It's not the best of touch there from Connor Jones, who can't get the ball back into the danger area, and that's a relief for Hashtag.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a 0-0 game, to be honest with you. It's end-to-end stuff. We just need to make it count. Not
the best goal kick there from Jacko, finding a Wivenhoe player. Jack Harrison, though, strong as he's pushed away, keeps his eye on the ball. Harry Honesty trying to head it towards Richo.
There's a one-on-one.
That's nice. Little 1-2 between Harry and Richo there. Harry plays the ball down the line to Ryan Adams, playing an advantage. Is the ref? No. He said no foul. Bit harsh?
I think it was, to be fair. I think the ball went through the defender's legs. Harry was onto it, and there was a little clash of shins there, but the defender had no touch on the ball. I think the ref just saw that the ball was running out, so he decided to play the advantage for the other team. Not the correct decision, in my opinion.
Okay, we'll give the ref the benefit of the doubt here, still early on in the game. And the goalkeeper, Aaron Reid, is going to send this one. Harry Honesty, though, wins the head, finds Richo. Richo heads it back to Harry Honesty. It's a good little link-up again between these two. Harry now into the feet of Ryan Adams, playing centrally today. He's been playing on the right so far this season, but he's going to get a go behind the striker. That's a good ball over to Kane on the right side. Can Kane keep it in? He does. He's got Matt Carter behind him. He's got Charlie Morley just inside in the box there. Kane looking to get a delivery in. It's well defended, though, by the Wivenhoe defender, who sends it away from trouble, and it's going to go off for a hashtag throw-in. Zach Johnson, the left-back, I believe, for Wivenhoe Town today. Nicknamed the Dragons, Wivenhoe. So it's the Dragons against the Hashtaggers.
Interesting fact there, Spence.
Kane throws it down the line, straight to a Wivenhoe head. Charlie Morley tries to get something on it. Big opportunity for Charlie here. Still a very, very young player, of course. And that ball's sent over the top again by number 8. And what looks like a nothing ball seems to cause problems. It's number 11, Aaron Donaldson, on the ball here.
He's done well.
And he's done very well. Marcus Stamp, though, makes the recovery tackle, helping out his right back, Kane. And hashtag will go again. It wasn't even facing the play, number 8, when he sent that ball over. Just a seeming lump towards the danger area for hashtag. And it's causing us problems, isn't it?
I think in this league we're going to get a lot of that. We're going to get teams who are not particularly great in possession, and they're going to go route one, and we just have to work on things like defending this in training.
Stampy heads away the throw in there. It's cleared by Ricky Evans. Long. Now maybe we can make use of this as Richo tries to get his body in a good position in front of the number 4, which he does. Sends it down the line to Ryan Adams. Now he just needs someone to aim at in the box. Harry's in there. Matt Carter's making a run. It's not a bad ball. It's cleared by the defender and calmly headed back to the goalkeeper there in the end. So well recovered by the Wivenhoe defence. So we're about 10 or so minutes into the game. What have you made of it so far, Techers?
It's definitely an open game. You can see we're finding pockets, we're getting in the hole, we're turning. Richo's doing well up top, he's winning his battles. We just, again, like I said earlier, we need to make one of these opportunities count sooner rather than later.
Tom Williams with the throw in here. He's got Harry to aim at down the line. Richo just beyond him with 2 players around him. He's going to look to find Richo. He's getting a bit of a push in the back, but wins the header anyway. And Ryan Adams is going to try and cause some problems to the midfielder, but it does come to this Connor Jones character who whips one in towards the box, but it's too near Jacko, and Jacko can catch that and roll it out to Kane. But Kane's got that number 11 chasing him, Aaron Donaldson, who's not slow, is he? But Kane does well to find Charlie Morley on this right side. If Charlie can keep it in, which he does, he gets there, plays it back to Ryan Adams. Good first touch by Ryan. He's got Charlie just inside. It's a good flick, though. Whips it in. That's decent from Ryan. Just needs to find a man with a delivery, but promising signs as it falls to Ricky Evans here, who tries to hit one on the right foot, and that's why he's left-footed.
We're getting down the side, Spencer, and we're starting to join the attack now. We're joining in numbers, which is good. I feel a goal coming.
You feel it in your Techers Guru magic ball?
Yeah, the magic ball's right here. I'm rubbing the magic ball when it says to me there's going to be a goal soon, hopefully for hashtag.
Hopefully. Does the magic ball not tell you what team's going to score it?
Not at the moment. All it says is goal. That's
it. Upgraded, mate. Okay, Matt Carter sends it towards Richo, who's winning these challenges all day long. Ryan Adams there just to get whatever falls off of Richo. And he seems to be doing well. He's got a bit of a spring in his step today, Ryan, which I'm liking to see. He tries to find Charlie Morley. Doesn't quite get to him. Matt Carter trying to pick up the difference here. But it is Wivenhoe coming away with the ball. That ball, though, is going to go straight to Jack Harrison, who's comfortable, obviously, coming forward with the ball out of defence. Sends it towards Ryan Adams, who's flagged offside by the lineswoman, Johanna Williams. Linesperson, we should say, actually. Linesperson. Okay. So it's going to be a free kick for Wivenhoe. Ryan playing behind the striker. Now, obviously, in the opening kind of couple of years of hashtag, we usually saw him as a main striker up front with Dan Brown. What's the difference when you're playing in behind the striker in more of that number 10 role? How does he have to change his game?
I think when you're playing as an out-and-out striker, you're looking to make a lot more runs in behind and be more direct. When you're playing in that, I say the number 10 role, it's important that you can check your shoulders and play on the half turn, bring others in. We've got 3 forward with Neil Richmond, Charlie Morley and Harry, and they'll be making the runs from out to in. So for Ryan, really, I'm looking at, can he get on the half turn? Can he bring others in? And then when he does go and join in with Richo or Harry or Charlie, are they playing round the corner passes? Is he giving third man runs? He's got that in his legs, Ryan.
Third man runs. I've got no idea what that means, but it sounds great. Ricky Evans heading it towards his man there, and winning a couple of headers again against a man maybe half a foot taller than him, number 8.
We've had the rub of the green so far. The ref has given us most of the decisions, which is good, to be fair, because obviously against Oakley especially, I felt like we didn't get the rub of the green on that day.
Ricky Evans picks out his centre mid partner, Matt
Carter. Go on the overlap.
Sends it over to Charlie Morley. He's got Kane making the overlap. He gets it to Matt Carter. Touch just takes the ball beyond him there. Maybe the pass was slightly behind him. Jack Harrison, though, with the big intercepting tackle. And he sends it sideways to Tom Williams, who fizzes it quite high into Richo, but gets it back to Tom Williams. Tom Williams now looking for Harry Honesty. Can he get away from his man? Good first touch. Needs to deliver. Great recovery tackle from that number 5, who you have to say has been pretty decent so far, Lee Branson.
Would have liked Harry to maybe just fizz it across there. You know, you've got the defenders running back towards their goal. Anything can happen there, especially when we haven't got players joining in the box. But got a corner nevertheless.
It's going to be whipped in by Matt Carter. So you can see the guys lining up on the edge of the box. You've got Marcus Stamp, Charlie Morley, Jack Harrison, Ricky Evans and Neil Richmond. It goes in, back stick. Jack Harrison needs to keep it on. He does. Can he whip it back in on that left foot now? Towards the back stick. Oh, and it's headed. Oh, it was actually Jack Harrison, sorry, at the back stick. It was Ricky Evans.
It was Ricky Evans.
And I've got my glasses on.
You have got your glasses on.
No excuse.
We'll give you that. We'll let you off on that one, Spencer. I know it was a genuine mistake. So, but Ricky Evans, Ricky Evans got the cross in. Jack Harrison maybe could have gone back across goal, but I think it was just a little bit too high on that occasion.
Yeah, not a lot of difference between the Ricky Evans and Jack Harrison look. Jack Harrison, a couple of inches on him. Maybe Ricky slightly more towards the ginger end of the Dulux paint scale.
I think they call it strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde, yeah. Okay. Whipped in towards the box by Tom Williams. Keeper's going to come and get that. Aaron Reid for Wivenhoe Town, a.k.a. the Dragons. Still 0-0 here. About 17 minutes into the game. And the keeper's going to send it long. And it's going to bounce. in front of Tom Williams. He needs to get a touch on it here.
Got
Uses his body
there.
well. Oh, and it's...
I'll tell you what.
Oh, he's flagged it to go. Did that go off? That was close.
I don't think it went off. I think Tom tried to get his body there, and the 9 sort of done a clever little drink. But again, got the decision. I'm not complaining personally.
Tom Williams then, who can he find with this throw? And he's going to go down the line, I'm sure, to the heads of maybe Ricky Evans or Harry Honesty. Richo beyond them. He's headed away, though, by the number 8, Tonya Joseph for Wivenhoe.
It's good to see Jacko commanding, talking to the back line. You know, it's really, really important at this time in the game that the defence start confidently and we don't concede.
Last week we played on a very small pitch. It wasn't long at all. That's a foul there on Ryan Adams, who's going to get a free kick for Hashtag. How do you adapt your gameplay, particularly to someone that's in the middle of the pitch, when it's a longer pitch like this, one of the bigger ones, obviously a nice surface as well? How would you change from going from a small to a bigger pitch?
I think when you're playing on a bigger pitch like today, it's important that we create width and height and depth, which we're seeming to do. That's why we're getting the likes of Ryan Adam on the half turn, exploiting the gaps, and Harry on his 1v1s, which is ultimately going to get us chances. On a tighter pitch, that's much more difficult. You have to play off 1 touch, 2 touch, look for second balls, get your shots off, which unfortunately we failed to do last week. You know, we've not scoring, but I'm sure today we're going to get some goals.
Just seen the Mastinator, aka Fred Mastin, in the building with the likes of Ollie Schoen and Alex Daknovsky, Hashtag Academy graduates. As the
the keeper's palmed it. That was very flappy from the keeper. Did you see that?
I did, and he's given a foul. Was it a foul? In your eyes?
I mean, the keeper flapped it in line with his shoulders. It looked like it wasn't plucked out of the air or anything. I can't see how one of our players fouled him there.
The keeper does tend to get the benefit of the doubt in those instances. You know, which always surprises me in a way because they've got the ability to use their hands. They've got an extra foot on them that they can go above. If they get knocked off the ball in the process of doing that, fair enough. But if it's a 50-50, I think it needs to be allowed to play. But as I was saying, we've got some good lads from the Hashtag family in the crowd today. Ollie Schoen, Alex Daknovsky, Fred Mastin. I'm sure there's many others. I think George Valentine's over there as well.
Man like Fred Mastin, the Mastinator.
I've got Sebi Assists, as he likes to call himself, next to me as well. I'll get him on the mic later on. Well, it's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box here for Wivenhoe Town. In a dangerous area, Techers.
Be interesting to see how we deal with this. This is probably going to be one of our first real tests of the game. We spoke about the experience in our defence. This is when you're going to need it.
So Jacko's going to line up his wall because it is in a shooting position if the fella wants to. It's quite wide, but if you've got a sufficient curl on it, I mean, would you? I know it's the right foot angle, but would you shoot on this, Techers?
It's one of them areas which I would literally, it's a cross shot. You get as much on it as you can and you trust your players to run across it. It could bounce and go into the far post. He's not done badly there, to be fair.
Jacko punches it away from danger, and it was important he did that. Got it away from the box.
Offside. That's offside.
That was actually a good ball.
It was offside. I could see that. The line done very well there. These are the sorts of things that we need to get within our game, to squeeze up high and deny the space in behind. Defence done really well there.
Yeah, first real test for the Hashtag defence and goalkeeper, and it was well dealt with. And Jacko now got a chance to kick this free kick towards a yellow shirt. Richo winning most of the aerial battles today.
I wouldn't mind Stampy getting it.
You want him to go short? You want to see that playing from the back?
Well, I think in that occasion, if it's done quickly, we could benefit. But the longer it takes, obviously, they then get into position and then start marking.
Chance here for Ryan Adams, who's gone through. Oh, was it a shot or was it a pass? The ball just went through the whole Wivenhoe defence. Ryan Adams got there. What should he have been doing there?
Listen,
shooting or getting it to Harry at the back stick?
I think Ryan needs to be sort of single-minded there. And I know he doesn't mind me saying this because we always speak about it. He's amazing at bringing others into the game.
Another ball's bounced at the other end this time now. Number 9 for a chance to go through. This is Miles Pasley for Wivenhoe, who's had a good start to the game. Stampy closing him down with Tom Williams as well. He gets it through them. Jack Harrison finds Stampy with a good, calm pass.
Played out nicely there. Well done.
Stampy sending it down the line to Richo. And it's going to be a throw-in for Wivenhoe. So in the space of 30 seconds there, we saw both defences kind of beaten by a long bouncing ball. And you were saying Ryan needs to maybe be a little bit more selfish in front of the goal.
Yeah, as I was saying, he doesn't mind me saying it because we always speak about it. And you know, Ryan's one of the most humble players in the squad. He said he needs to add to his finishing. I think now when we've got this facility and we're training on a weekly basis.
Number 11's turned his man here. Gets a shot off on the left foot.
Great
Big
save,
save
Jacko.
From Jamie Jackson. Came out of nothing. They were calling for a free kick after a strong Jack Harrison tackle. It wasn't given, but it seemed like the calls of ref distracted the players, and Wivenhoe went through, and it was Aaron Donaldson who hit the shot on the left foot, and Jacko equal to it.
Great save by Jacko. Got his legs there. Got it far away from the goal as possible. Now we defend the throw.
Stampy heading that one away for a corner for Wivenhoe. Their second corner of the game, actually. First one on this side. And another chance for Wivenhoe. And this first goal, I think, to be really important in this game because could go either way right now. Someone needs to take a chance. The ball comes in towards the back stick. Jack Harrison gets a head on it. Tom Williams gets the second head on it, and he's fouled in the process. And it'll be a hashtag free kick.
His first goal's absolutely huge, Spencer. We're 23 minutes into the game. We're coming to that point of the game where we spoke about that. We've dominated, which we have so far, but we just need to maintain that dominance and start really punishing the team. Because, like I said, if they get a goal, then it's a different complex of the game. All of a sudden, we're chasing.
I mean, once we can get to that point where we're not just dominating the starts of games, but putting the ball in the back of the net, I think we can really run away with things and create some superb performances. Tom Williams loving this switch opportunity for Charlie Morley, who maybe wasn't ready for it.
He's got it. He's got a 1v1.
He's kept it in. He's got Matt Carter inside, who he finds. Matt Carter turns away from Charlie on his left foot. Pings it towards the back stick for Ryan Adams, who was offside. The flag's gone up. But a decent ball from Matt. I like the intent he showed there.
I think Matt's obviously come from a level, gets on the half turn, gets his head up quickly. Not a time run on another day, that's in.
And we saw Ryan score a spectacular header. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend you check out the friendly match, the first friendly of pre-season against Swindon Supermarine. Ryan scores an unbelievable flying header.
Almost come off the back of his head, didn't it?
It was back of his head. It really was impressive. Check it out if you haven't seen it, honestly. And I'm sure he's got more in his locker. Aaron Reid is going to send this one. Looking for a Wivenhoe head. He's aiming it at that number 8. He doesn't win it. Ricky Evans gets there.
Travel, Harry, travel.
It's a good tackle from number 2 there, Billy Latto for Wivenhoe. And now number 8 can come forward.
He's offside.
Joseph sends it for number 9. Is the offside given? They're calling for a foul.
I personally think he was offside there, but refs called a foul early, so that's even better for Wivenhoe Town.
It's going to be a free kick then for Wivenhoe. I'd like you to really focus on the 2 right-sided players for me, Techers, this game, Charlie and Kane. Obviously, Kane new to the team, and Charlie getting his first start. And over the game, let's just sort of have a look at how they're doing, because I think it's interesting to see. At the end of the game, I will be asking you for a man of the match as well.
Okay.
Can be from either team, obviously, depending on how the game goes. Ball whipped in. Marcus Stamp heads it away from danger. Ricky scoops it forward only to a Wivenhoe player. Now it comes to Connor Jones for Wivenhoe, number 7. And hashtag get the ball back. Tom Williams here. Is he going to look for a switch again? Because Charlie Morley's in acres.
Nice and calm.
Good composure from Tom. He just lifts it towards Richo
that's what
and
Tom
Ryan.
brings. He just brings that little bit of calmness, that little bit of assuredness. He doesn't rush on the ball. I really enjoyed playing with him in the one game we played at pre-season against Romford, which we managed to win 2-0, and he's going to add to the team. Yeah,
definitely good to have someone of his experience at left-back. Wivenhoe choosing to play it short from the goal
Here's the high
kick.
press.
Yeah, something we've been working on, this high press, and Matt Carter gets the ball back. That's what you want to see. Matt Carter fizzes it into Richo, and his ball through for Ryan Adams here. He's
just
not going to get
out.
there. It's there. The high press is important, right? It's important that all the players do it. You can't just leave one guy chasing everyone. They pass it around him, knacker him out, and suddenly they're coming forward. You need to move as a team, right?
Definitely. I think that the trigger of the press is the highest player. Everyone else can see the highest player and see the number on his back. As soon as he starts pressing or showing intent, everyone must follow. If everyone doesn't follow, then there's gaps appear, and that's the way they can play through. I think that we've done it well there, and we've done it well against Hackney in spells, and we managed to get a goal from it.
Ricky Evans is going to head the ball back from a goal kick once again. Hashtag regain possession quickly. Charlie Morley plays it towards the middle, doesn't find a yellow shirt. Ball played forward, offside. The flag's been raised. The ref's not seen it, and Marcus Stamp plays on anyway.
Well
Matt
played,
Carter
Stampy.
looks for Charlie Morley. Ball's a little bit too narrow, and the left back can deal with it. Sends it. Decent first time pass over here, but the earlier offside has been given.
Was touched on it earlier, Spence, about concentrating on the right side. I'd like to see Charlie keep the width. Their left back's playing quite narrow. So if Charlie stays high and wide, and with the likes of Tom Williams switch or Matt Carter on the ball, we might be able to get some 1v1s.
Jack Harrison plays the ball into Richo here. His first touch gets it away from danger. Tom Williams now plays it to Ricky Evans. And now Harry Honesty on the ball. Richo running off him. Looks to find him. The pass was just too far in front of him, though. Ricky Evans gets pushed in the back there by Connor Jones. The ref went to blow the whistle and then stopped.
He did.
What do you think of Marcus Stamp in the middle? He kind of made the position his own, particularly in the absence of Jack Harrison at centre-back. Young, not had a lot of coaching. How much potential has he got?
he's got endless amounts of potential. I mean, obviously physically, if we watch and we see, his jump is unbelievable. He's got the best spring in the team by far. His temperament's good. And, you know, he had a bit of trouble at pre-season. He made a few mistakes, but he was big enough to ask, you know, especially he spoke to me, he asked me what he could improve on. He spoke to the senior members of the team, and he's took that on board, and he deserves all the credit he's got so far this season because he's got bundles of potential.
Good play from Hashtag here. Matt Carter did well in the middle, got the ball over to Tom Williams, who fisted into Ryan
We need
Adams.
to recover.
Now it's all about these recovery ones. There's plenty of yellow shirts around, and that ball is again offside. Good line.
Very close.
They're trying it a lot, aren't they?
But you see there, Spencer, I mean, when that ball breaks down, it's really important that we sniff the danger, because once they get on the half turn, and if their number 10 or their number 8 gets a turn and is on the back 4, that's when it's dangerous, because we've got a high line, and if Jacko doesn't sweep, there's always space in behind there.
Tom Williams on the ball here. Sends it down towards Ryan Adams. Just a little bit too much on it for Ryan to get there. And you see Ryan there, happy to run beyond Richo. And in a way, sometimes they're swapping over, aren't they? And Richo, who's wearing the number 10 shirt today, playing more in the 10 role.
Richo comes with experience, doesn't he? And as he's getting older, obviously he's getting more knowledgeable and wiser on his decision making. He's not going to be able to run the channels all day long. So Ryan's a willing runner, and he's got that in his legs. Richo's plenty capable enough to get on the half turn and bring others in. So it's working well. I just want to see a little bit more quality in that final third. The ball's running through at the moment.
Charlie Morley doing well there to win a free kick for Hashtag. You talked about Charlie, you want to see him keeping wide, and one of the strengths in Charlie's games is a very versatile player, both-footed, so you can play him on the left, on the right, down the middle, even up front. It's important, though, when you do get moved around a lot, to know how to play each position, right, and where you got to be and where you got to be spatially.
Roles and responsibilities are massive. He's still young. I mean, as long as he's willing to learn and ask questions to the likes of Devs or any other senior members of the team, they'll help him, and I'm sure he'll be able to grasp it.
Tom Williams with the
Second
ball in
ball.
here. Falls to Jack Harrison. He's down the left foot. And it's Captain Jack, who returns to the first team with a goal on the left foot. He's back. He's Jack. He's the captain. And it's 1-0 to Hashtag.
Tremendous finish by Jack. He's almost let the pace of the ball come towards him, and all he's done is guide it with the outside of his boot. The keeper had no chance. He saw it late.
Big goal for Hashtag, taking the lead here at home on the Saturday. Charlie Morley won the free kick. It was whipped into a dangerous area, fell to Jack on the edge of the box, and the rest was history. Literally history, because it's the first goal scored at a home game on a Saturday for Hashtag United. We take the lead in this big game. The two teams just one spot away from each other in the league right now. How big is that for this game? And what does Hashtag need to do to make sure we win it?
Spencer, we spoke about it earlier. That's absolutely massive. The first goal. We just now need to keep our mental stability, keep the pressure on. We'll get chances now. The game will start opening up. Gaps will appear, and we need to again finish.
And it's important, guys, listening to this, you know, the fans watching at home from all over the world. This is a long-term project. We're a new team in a new league. And yes, some of the results haven't gone our way so far. And to be honest, we were doing it without a skipper. We were doing it without Tom Williams. We were doing it without Tekkers for a lot of the time as well, and still without Tekkers. So remember, guys, even with the 1 point from 3 games, we weren't at full capacity. This is nearer to full capacity now, still missing a couple. And I'm not saying we're going to win this game, definitely. I'm not saying that we're going to go and do great things all of a sudden. I'm just saying be patient. Be patient with the team. We've shown enough, and I think we've shown in this game already what we are capable of. It's going to take a while to click, and it might not happen today, but hopefully it can based on this start.
I think the squad's starting to look really strong. I think the more time Devs has in training to work with the units, I think things will progress and we'll go from strength to strength. But that's massive at the moment. That first goal, that is absolutely massive in this game, and we just need to now stay with it and keep up.
Good to have you back, Jack.
Jack's back.
He can stay, you know. If he's going to score goals like that, he can stay.
I'm pretty positive his hamstring's looking good, and we've got a similar injury, and he's looking well out there. So hopefully next week I'll be back.
We all hope so. But right now you're doing a great job on the co-coms, and here's Harry Honesty running forward. Harry finds Ryan Adams here. Ryan whips it in towards the back stick, a little bit too high for Richo to get on the end of, but we would love to see some balls put on that head of Richo, because he's decent in the air, and I feel like he's going to win him against this defence. Last week we came up against Whitenside, who had an absolute giant at centre-back, and he was winning everything, in fairness to him. And today that looks like we could be more dominant. Yeah,
definitely. I think we've managed to get crosses in the box. We've had set pieces. It takes one opportunity. Richo finds himself in between the two centre-halves. That's where we'll thrive.
Interesting fact, there's a couple of guys fighting in the car park. Can you see them?
Oh, there's a fight in the
Couple
car
of
park
guys.
happening.
It looks like it could be a sparring match, quite friendly. I'm not sure. Well, it's actually quite ferocious.
It's,
Not quite as ferocious. I'd say more ferocious actually in this game is right now. It's been fairly friendly. It's been played in good spirits so far, but plenty of time still to go here. Still in the first half, of course. Just over half an hour in. 1-0 to #United. And the #Hopeful will be hoping this continues. I'm sure the fans watching at home and here in the stadium will want to see more goals, but I know for a fact Devs would take a 1-0. He'd love a clean sheet. Ryan Adams, though, beats his man, pulls it back to Matt Carter. Oh, and he's tackled with a decent tackle from the Wivenhoe defender. Ricky Evans, though, gets there, and the #have kept this alive very well indeed.
It was almost too good of a ball, Spencer. It was right under Matt's feet. I mean, it would have been nice just in front of him. He could have come late and placed it in.
Do you think that was the right decision from Ryan to pull it that far back, or should he just gone across the goal there?
It's a difficult one. He's got a split second to make a decision. There, I tend to think if you wrap it across the box, again, defenders are running back towards goal. You've always got the chance of one of our players having a simple tap in, or one of their players even convert it into their own goal. But nevertheless, he still found Matt Carter. I just think it was too good of a ball in the end. It was right under his feet.
Matt Carter trying to send the ball through now, but it goes heavily through to the goalkeeper, Aaron Reid. You conceded a goal. All goalkeepers obviously want to keep those clean sheets, so he'll be annoyed that he's lost that chance. There's another ball over the top. The flag's not gone up this time. Kane gets there. Stampy needs to get rid of it here. He does eventually clear it for a Wivenhoe throw.
I mean, Stampy's done well there again. He's had to recover and he's had to use his physicality. But should that be happening in the first instance? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just that one ball causing problems. Another chance here for Wivenhoe, sending it across the box. If there was anyone at the back stick, it would have probably been goal time. But it's going to be a # throw in here deep in the # half. Tom Williams with the ball in his hands.
This is where we need our experienced players to just calm it down and just help the young ones through and just stabilise the game. It's all about keeping short, keeping tight, making the right decisions.
Lee Branson there playing the ball across.
Well read, Charlie.
Gone to Charlie Morley, and Lee's out of position now. And he's tried to make a recovery tackle and he's still out of position. Their centre-back's way out of position, but number 6 there, David Darban with the tackle. And that's a good ball through. Tom Williams needs to get something on this. Connor Jones trying to get a chance, hits it. On the turn, that was always going to be difficult to get the purchase on it. He needed to beat Jacko.
I think that was good recovery from Tom. He used his experience again. He just stood up. He forced the player to curl it around him, and it was a weak shot, to be honest.
For me, what I'd love to see now is us go in at half-time with this lead and not concede, because every game we've had some sort of blow at half-time, it seems. The first game, we had the missed penalty. Last game, we conceded in the 7th minute of first half injury time, which is baffling considering there was no major injuries or substitutions. Yeah. I'm not going to go on about that one, but I don't know why so much injury time was played. So we really want to go in with a positive at half-time, put them on the back foot. Matt Carter beats his man for pace and skill. Left-footed pass into Harry Honesty, whose touch takes the ball away from him. Marcus Stamp, though, coming through that tackle. Maybe trying too much, though, as he loses the ball. And there's only 3 # defenders and 3 Wivenhoe attackers. Ricky Evans, though, doing the running to get back. Stampy needs to fall back into position now. Did enough just to slow them down. This lad asking for some help. Number 2 on the ball there, Billy Latto. Great name, that, Billy Latto.
Billy Latto?
Yeah.
Very nice name.
Wivenhoe on the ball in the middle of the park. Fizzed into this number 8, whose touch gets away from him. Matt Carter gets it, plays it to Charlie Morley. Let's see what you can do now, Morley Pig. Get those trotters going, son. He's going to turn back inside, though, to Matt Carter, who plays into Ryan Adams, who gets away from his man. Richo's going to put the pressure on. And Wivenhoe just living on a prayer right now. Charlie Morley, though, touch gets away from him. Looks a bit tired, Charlie. There's a ball through. Jacko will get there first.
Jacko's done well there. Jacko's done well there. Again, listen, they've got a bit of pace up front. I'm not going to lie. We've got the likes of Stampy there as well. If we read it correctly, they shouldn't be getting in behind.
Thrown out by the keeper, Aaron Reid, towards Billy Latto.
Well
brings it inside.
Closed down by Harry.
It's important to put that pressure on. Billy Latto looks for a switch here. Kane just playing the number 11 onside there. Number 11 is quick. He's coming inside himself now. Switches back to Billy Latto. Harry Honesty, though, picks it up. Now there's a chance. Ryan Adams, there's a ball on. Oh, and he's done the wrong choice. He should have gone on the floor.
I think Harry knows that. And I think, listen, he is quicker than most in this league. And he hasn't had that opportunity to drive at the defence. That was the opportunity there, Spencer. He had a massive gap in behind to be able to exploit. But listen, there's a lot more of the game to go. And Harry will get in towards it.
The chances are that Ryan's pretty faster than his man as well. So for me, if you're going to play that ball there, you wanted to play it towards goal, in behind the defender, for Ryan then to run onto. He gave him a lot to do, even if the ball had stayed on, which it didn't. And it's a Wivenhoe throw here on the left side for the left back, Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson's got a few guys to aim at. He finds his number 8 in the middle. He has a first-time pass and goes out of play for Hashtag United throw-in. I can see Dev's making some notes there. What do you think Dev's will be thinking so far, Tekkers?
I think you'd be positive about what's gone on in this half. We've created opportunities. We've managed the game well. We've started to keep possession better. Again, can we make it to 2 and 3? Possibly. I think just in behind he'll have a little bit of an issue. We'll speak to the defence about that because they have nearly gotten behind on a couple of occasions. But other than that, all positive.
Chance here for Wivenhoe, whipped in from the right side by the number 2, Billy Latto, but it's heavy and it's going to go off for a hashtag goal kick. And it's very important that hashtag find themselves in this position of 1-0 up, that they don't just sort of withdraw within themselves and go too defensive and invite pressure. They need to still be confident in the way they play.
I think this is a big learning tool for Devs, looking at the team. I mean, we've been in this situation once already this year, especially with the little locally game ahead at this point of the game, similar in the Hackney Wick game. But we need to show now that we can stabilise, we can consolidate, and then we're there at 1-0 at half time at least.
Stampy sends the ball towards Ryan Adams here. Ryan gets up well, and it falls to Charlie Morley, who finds Richo first time. Richo, for me, is always looking for that first time pass, and sometimes he's got more time than he thinks he does. Kane there gets a good touch on the ball from right back, sends it long towards Richo. If he can take it down, it's a good touch, hits it on the right foot, and what a goal that would have been.
Absolutely tremendous touch, almost Dennis Bergkamp-esque. Just needed to lift it a little bit higher over the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper was off his line.
Good play from Kane to get the ball forward here, and there's a bit of a tussle between Jack and his man, and number 11 goes inside. Donaldson, he's done well. Stampy gets an important touch on it though, and it's going to go back for a free kick, I think, for Wivenhoe here against Jack Harrison.
Yeah, I think Jack wanted to win that ball there, just a little bit too eager. Maybe should have just delayed them and let the other players recover. But it's a deep free kick, so hopefully we'll defend this.
Number 8 standing over it, Tonye Joseph, the centre midfielder here. Two-man war of Ryan Adams and Matt Carter. He's lining up like he's going to strike this one.
I'm just surprised Billy Latto's not on it.
I mean, with a name like Latto, you'd think he'd have a decent free
He
kick.
is going to strike it though, Spence. He looks like he's going to strike it. He rates himself.
Joseph with the run up here. Jacko in goal. It's hit, and it's not good. Tekkers.
I mean, I'm not one to speak. I mean, it's not like I take free kicks, but that was not... he's shaped up like Ronaldo, and I'd probably call him Ronald instead.
The thing, Ronald McDonald. The thing is, I'm not going to slate him because if he goes and does something great in this game, I'll look like a mug. So we'll say unlucky there to you, Joseph. If that had been one of our boys, I'd have slated him harder, to be fair. Here's Charlie Morley. Finds Ricky Evans. Ricky turns back, goes to Kane. Kane sends it first time towards Richo, and it's going to be left there by the defender to go through to Aaron Reid in goal for Wivenhoe.
He's looking to go long.
Find themselves 1-0 down. And Wivenhoe got relegated last season from the step above. So they'll be looking to obviously get higher up in the table now. They don't want to potentially be a threat of another relegation.
Well done, Jack.
Harrison
That's
doing
brilliant.
kick-ups from his defence here. Finds Harry Honesty, who can beat his man. Get a shot off on his left foot. Aaron Reid comes out. Is it a penalty? Ref says no. There wasn't a lot of appeals for it.
Yeah, I don't think that was. I think Harry just touched it over. Fantastic play from Jack. That's the sort of quality we're looking for. Take a little bit off the ball, spin it into the player's stride, and then we're in behind.
So I saw a little moment there. Jack and Stampy got to talk to each other because they both went for the same header. It's important that the second centre-back is covering. Good tackle from Kane, though, to win that at right-back. Ricky Evans finds Charlie, who's been fouled there.
Well done,
surely.
Charlie. I think Kane's looked nice and calm as well. I mean, when as a fullback, when you don't see much of them in the game, normally means they're having quite a good game because there's not much happening on their side and the winger's not going past. And that's what's happened on our right side. They haven't really made any attacks from there.
Going back to that Harry Honesty chance, being a left footer playing on the left, I really wanted him just to get it out of his feet and just bang one across the goal towards the back stick and see what he could do, but he just couldn't get there in time. Keeper did well, to be fair, closed him down. Harry Honesty trying to flick it on, but it's won by the number 5, Lee Branson, and it's picked up by the goalkeeper Aaron Reid for Wivenhoe. And Reid's going to send it long. Jack Harrison's going to get there first. His head was a little bit of a 50p head. Went to the right. Kane got something on it. Ricky now doing what Ricky does, but he loses possession. And here comes Joseph in the middle. Holds the ball up well, uses his size and stature.
He's done well there, Joseph.
Puts it in towards the right-sided player here. Goes back to Latto at right back. Latto fizzes it into the striker. Jack Harrison trying not to give away a foul.
Ref,
he was looking for that, wasn't he?
I'm sorry, Spencer. That's not a foul to me. I mean, Jack's done exactly what he needs to do. He's let the player lean into him. His arms are up in the air, and
Jack could get in trouble here, to be fair. He didn't do it on purpose. He was sort of talking to the ref about what happened, and they sort of collided, actually, him and the ref. I'm hoping he's not going to show a yellow here, because you don't really want your centre-back on a yellow.
No.
But Jack wouldn't have been happy. I remember playing a game, one of the very first games for Hashtag against Manchester City staff, and I had to play centre-back marking Paul Dickov that game. Now, Paul Dickov wasn't the biggest striker, but he was doing that to me all match, using his body, leaning in, and you either didn't get the ball off him or you gave a foul away. There was no other option. I couldn't, unless you're quick enough to anticipate, and obviously he was pretty quick off the mark, Dickov, even in his later years. Unless you're quick enough to get in front of him, you can't get around him, and it shows you don't have to be the biggest player to use your size well, do you?
I think as a centre half, the way you combat that is you anticipate. You see the danger before it happens. You see the triggers of the player about to pass the ball, and like you said, Spencer, you nick in front of him really. But if you don't nick in front of him, then a player who holds up the ball well, it's a nightmare for a defender to get the ball for them.
Jack Harrison has picked up a yellow card there. I don't think it was for the foul. I think it was more for the reaction and the little kind of exchange he had with the ref.
Yeah.
We do not want him getting sent off.
No.
We've just got him back from injury. Obviously, it would be a ban. We don't want any bans, Jack, so just, calm it down now, please. It's a free kick, though, more importantly, in a dangerous area.
Well, this is that moment we were speaking about, Spencer, just before half-time. I don't want to jinx us, obviously, but we need to make sure we defend this properly, let Jacko set his wall, but a perfect prime position for that.
Is it
free
too
kick.
near, though? Is it too near the box? Or do you want it a little bit further back, ideally?
I mean, you would, ideally, but if you get the right purchase on it, the keeper can't react to it.
It's Donaldson standing over it on the left foot. Hits it! Oh, and Jacko was stranded. Watching the ball there from our angle. Looked like it was goal-bound. Luckily, just wide.
I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about. Once you get the right purchase on it, albeit it wasn't the accuracy wasn't there, but Jacko was rooted to the spot. He had the correct weight of the ball, but the accuracy wasn't there.
So let off for Hashtag then. Important to note that Jack Harrison did pick up the yellow card, though. And Jack just needs to be a little bit more calm now in there, particularly in his interaction with the referee, because we can't afford to lose him here.
Oh, it's interesting to see Tom Williams around the ref as well, just showing his experience. Calming the ref down as well.
Oh, what a touch
Great
from Richo.
touch.
Pulled it out the sky, and he finds Matt Carter, who's got Charlie Morley running beyond him. Charlie's maybe gone a little bit too narrow too early there. I thought keep the width, because he had the players in the box, he could have then whipped it in too.
I mean, we had a lot of players joining in there, Spencer, and if Charlie would have kept his width, we'd have had a chance to give it a nice ball across.
Tom Williams gets the ball back here. He's going to try and find Matt Carter, but the midfielder gets there first. Number 6, lovely little Cruyff turn from the 6. That's David Darban in there for Wivenhoe. And it goes back to the centre-back who picks out Joseph.
Well read, Harry.
It's good from Harry. And number 8, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best game so far in the middle, Joseph. His passes have been a little bit wayward.
Yeah.
But number 10's got a chance here. Stampin needs to come, and he wins the 50-50 tackle, and we love that from Marcus Stamp. Ricky Evans on the ball with a man on, needs a call. Tries to play it into Richard, but it goes to Ryan Adams,
Well done, Ryan.
whose touch takes him away from the number 4. Ryan Adams on the left side now. Is he going to whip it in? Tries to get on his right foot instead. Finds Harry Honesty on the edge of the box, who hits it straight at the keeper. The crowd were already standing in anticipation, and maybe the build-up to that move deserved more. And the keeper's actually gone down here, and we've tried to score.
I think the ref's blown up for that. I think it looks like Richo maybe gave a little. Was it Ryan Adams?
He's being called over, and I think he might be getting a yellow card as well here.
I think the ref needs to let that one go. I think Ryan was running across his stride. Little bit of gamesmanship there, trying to stop him from taking the early kick. But I don't think he touched him there.
It's going to be a second yellow card for Hashtag in this first half, I think. So the only real negative so far is that the 2 bookings we have picked up. Hopefully they won't come back to bite us. They're 2 players you want on for the longevity if you can, really, Jack and Ryan. So we need to be careful with those boys, and particularly with Ryan. Physicality is a big part of his game, using his body and everything, so he needs to be careful. But comes through to this man up top for Wivenhoe, who plays the ball over to 11, Donaldson, who's changed wings. He started on the left-hand side, now he finds himself on the right, and he's going to try and get it back from a 1-2 with a striker. Another free kick. Jack needs to calm down here.
Jack needs to, people like Tom need to grab hold of Jack and just calm him down a bit, because these are the key moments in the game. Unfortunately, it was a foul. He nicked it away, and Jack sort of caught him. I'm not going to lie, but listen, these fouls happen. Just let's keep our heads. It's what we've got.
The annoying thing is that the pass wasn't even getting to the man. So if Jack hadn't fouled him, it would have broken down anyway. But
Yeah.
okay, so it's Donaldson standing over. He's also got the number 10, Charlie Cook, on the right foot as an option. But would you prefer a left foot bending this in towards goal?
All day long, Spencer.
Donaldson does
It's a
that.
great ball.
Whips in, headed away by Richo, though, who can be a value defensively as well as offensively. It's clear down the line towards Ryan Adams, who's going to chase this all day long. Needs to be careful with the yellow card. Just calm it down. Well done, Ryan. Okay, not long left in this first half now. Expecting the ref to blow up any second. And this centre-back well out of position here. Got forward. He's found the number 8. Great tackle from Jack Harrison, though. Tries a right-footed pass into Richo, who's offside.
He's offside.
And that was a good line from the Wivenhoe defence. Expecting the whistle to go
I
short.
think Richo's grown into the game. He's starting to find little areas, and defensively is a weapon as well, like you just said. So I'm hoping he's going to get one of them chances where he just finds himself in between the posts and gets it on target.
Switched over here by Connor Jones towards number 11, Donaldson, for Wivenhoe. Tom Williams just standing off him, lets him whip it in towards Jacko, needs to get something on it, he gets some hands, and it's a foul on Jacko. I'm glad the ref was consistent because he did the same thing for their keeper earlier. I think Ricky Evans was ready to clear it if he needed to. And Kane's just down at the moment, adjusting his boot. He'll be fine, I think.
And in the meantime, there's still a fight going in the car park.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get some footage of this fight in the car park. If there is, we'll try and cut it into the video here. But I think it's friendly, these two. But they've been fighting for a good 25 minutes now. I'm not sure who's winning. Just as Seb starts filming, they've stopped. Typical. Okay, Jacko sends this one towards Ryan Adams. Neither player win it. It goes through to the number 4, Michael Southey, I'm going to say. Michael Southey. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm just going off the sheet I've been given here, Michael. We'll call you Michael, the number 4. Anyway, it's thrown forward by Kane. Straight out of Wivenhoe player. And Stampy's misjudged it there.
That's gone off.
It's going to go off. It's going to be
I mean, the refs played a good 4 or 5 minutes.
We had this last week. Come on, we had like way too much injury time in the first half.
I get there's been fouls, but I mean, it shouldn't be this long. There it is.
There it is. That's the half-time whistle. 1-0 to Hashtag United, who take the lead into the break. I think they're deserving it. I think they've been on top. Not taking all their chances, but promising so far, Techers. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I think we have started well. It's a game of 2 halves. We need to consolidate. We'll get more opportunities as the game goes on at this level. There's gaps left in behind. There's gaps left all over the pitch, and we've got the players to exploit that. We just need to be tight within the defence.
And we're underway here for the second half as the ref kicks things off at Coles Park. 1-0 to Hashtag currently, and it's Wivenhoe with the ball. Quick correction from the first half commentary. I actually said it was Wivenhoe fans with the drums, but it's actually Hashtag fans with the drums. It's a lad called Will, who's now standing behind the goal Hashtag are shooting into, the Wivenhoe goal. And yeah, you can see him there, or we can see him anyway with the drums. So his name's Will, he's a Hashtag fan, and he's a drummer, and we welcome him. Okay, Ricky Evans with the header there. Matt Carter gets it, but heads it straight into the opposite number 8, who's running forward here, trying to kick things off with a bang for Wivenhoe. It's a shot straight down Jacko's throat. He catches it. How important are these next 5 minutes, Techers, just to get Hashtag, calmly through those opening exchanges with their lead?
Definitely, both teams come out, having just had half time, having relaxed a bit. Normally the game starts slower than usual. Hashtag are naturally going to sit back a bit because they're the goal up, so let's consolidate.
Wivenhoe have started with a spring in their step, but it's Charlie Morley on the ball here. Goes inside to Ryan Adams, who tries to find Charlie on the return. Charlie's quick enough to get there. Number 3 does well, though. Zach Johnson, who just sends the ball off for a throw-in. No substitutions done by either team thus far, so it's the same 11s that started the first half. Kane's going to take this throw-in here for Hashtag, the new right-back. Second game for the club. Throws it into Ryan Adams, who takes it down. Can he get a delivery in? He does! But it's straight at the near post where the keeper catches it. And he's going to look to start a counter-attack quick as he sends it long on his left foot. Stampy needs to deal with it. Stampy deals with it. Heads it into Ricky Evans, who takes a nice first touch. Jack Harrison on the ball now. Lifts it over towards Harry Honesty's area. But it is the right-back, number 2, Billy Latto, who gets there. But now Tom Williams on the ball. Goes inside to Ricky Evans. Ricky finds Ryan Adams, who can turn. That's what Techers was talking about on that half turn. But he loses the ball and he's actually nutmegged in the process. I think that's a fine, Techers.
That's a fine coming Ryan's way. I'm only laughing because we're waiting for the first nutmeg fine, and it's just arrived. Sorry, Ryan.
Just in case you're not familiar with the fine setup, that's not the club fining Ryan or the league. That's the players. They have their own fine system. Money goes towards the end of season celebrations. And Ryan's kept the ball in play here. Harry Honesty's quick enough to get there. First time cross on the left foot, looking for Richo. Falls short, cleared by the Wivenhoe defender.
Took a little knock there, Ryan, on the just playing it through to Harry. Would have liked a free kick there for the team because we've done well from set pieces.
Yeah, the ref played advantage, and Harry did get there, but I think he was kind of at the end of a sprint, so he kind of had to whip it in first time. He lost the kind of advantage, I would say, to make the best attack possible. And the ref's actually having a chat with a player here from Wivenhoe. I'm not sure what for exactly.
Is he giving the free kick, Spencer, or is it a throwing? No.
I think it's just for that earlier face-off between Harry and the right-back, Billy Latto. But it's a throw-in Tom Williams is going to take. Throws it towards Richo, who gets there. He's got Ryan very close to him. Holds up the ball well. He's got another player now coming to join him. It's going to be a hashtag throw. Richo takes it quickly to find Ryan. I like that. Clever, quick play from Richo. Gets the corner as well.
Yeah, Devs has spoke a lot about that. When we get a free kick or when we get a throw-in, just take it quickly, because at this level, a lot of teams are not aware of it, and you can find yourself in space and get in behind.
Ryan complaining there that there's a high foot against him. But it's going to be a corner. Matt Carter's taking it. Got the lads lining up on the edge of the box. It's whipped in. Ricky Evans goes for it. Just misses out. Cleared by Connor Jones for Wivenhoe.
Looked like a shin clearance there.
They all count.
They all do.
Get it clear. And need a new ball, actually. Luckily, we've got some great ball boy volunteers here at Hashtag. We really appreciate their help. Hopefully, you're going to limit the amount of balls we lose each week. Okay, Tom Williams with a throw. He's got Harry Honesty, Charlie Morley and Ryan Adams in the box along with Richo. Looks for Ryan, who gets the flick on! And number 3 clears it. Great flick from Ryan there.
Yeah, he done really well. I just think if Richo got across the front man, he had a goal. He had a goal there.
It was the number 3, Zach Johnson, that got rid of it, but with a chance to go again now. Tom Williams throws it in again towards Ryan. This time the flick or the head is won by Lee Branson. Here's Ricky Evans, though, on the edge. Finds Tom Williams. Can he whip it in? He does. It's a good ball in a good area. Richo rises for it, just misses, but Harry Honesty putting in the hard yards there to get the ball. Plays it back to Charlie Morley. Charlie Morley got 2 players on him. He's going to go back to Kane here, the right back. Kane whips it in towards Richo. First touch is key. He backed himself in that first touch. Oh, and he's got a corner out of it.
Done very well there.
I thought he was going to get away from him after that touch, but he fought on, got his body in the right position, wins the corner, and then Hashtag can make this count and take a second goal. A 2-goal lead here could be good.
Yeah, good turn from Charlie there as well. Drew 2 players in, created the space for the cross, and that's how we're going to get goals, by drawing in players and exploiting.
Tom Williams is going to take this corner on his left foot. Richo is the obvious target, but you've got the likes of Stampy and Jack Harrison. We had a couple of good corners at the start of the first half where we almost got a goal from, so hopefully we can do the same here. Here we go then, Tom Williams to whip it in. There's the ball, he puts a bit of pace on it. Richo looking for that near post flick, eventually cleared by the Wivenhoe defender. And Matt Carter's all over the number 9 here. The ref's going to give the free kick there. Foul by Matt Carter on Miles Pastley.
Do you think it was a foul, Spencer? I mean, what else is he meant to do there? I think he delayed him quite well.
Well, we know the number 9 likes this kind of game. You know, he's using his body well, leaning in a lot. I think Matt was doing everything he could to resist that. Whether it was a foul or not, I was saying he was all over him. Wasn't necessarily 100% sure it was a foul. It's one of those ones I'll just let the ref decide, and the ref decided to give it. And it looks like that technique is working for Pastley up front, to be fair.
I mean, we'd rather a free kick where it is now than outside our box like we've conceded earlier on in the game.
Lofted in, goes over Marcus Stamp's head. Luckily, the offside flag given, because Stampy was not able to clear that one. I'm sure Jacko would have got there for us in the end.
The number 9 does seem to like that physical battle where he can just almost spin and turn.
Yeah, he does, and we can't afford them to find him too many times and get the ball into him, because he's clearly decent at it. So definitely one to watch there for Wivenhoe. Jacko, though, with the free kick here from the offside decision. Probably going to aim for Richo's head, I imagine. And he goes short, actually, to Jack Harrison. Okay, Hashtag trying to play it out the back. Jack running forward with it, currently unopposed. Got Charlie Morley as a switch option. Instead, he goes towards Richo, who gets something on it. Charlie needs to be ready to respond in there, as does Ryan. Ball coming forward. Kane needs to make a tackle. Connor Jones gets there first. Stampy, though, with the recovery. And again, intercepting that one and finding Charlie Morley on this right side. He wants to run at his man now. This is what we want to see from you, Charlie. Oh, and I don't think he got the ball there, the player. He just stopped Charlie with his leg and then came away with the ball. Am I right?
Look, Charlie started brightly. He's starting to get on the ball. The good thing is he's positive and he wants to go forward with it. You want a player who's being positive rather than negative and just keeping possession, and he's looking to affect the game.
Free kick then on this right side. I think Tom Williams is going to take it on his left foot, whipping it in towards that back stick, looking for someone just to get on the end of it. Jack Harrison may be the intended target here. Richo desperate for an opening goal. He did get a goal in pre-season. He has scored for Hashtag, but not an official league goal, which I know is a big thing for a striker at a new team. Richo will be looking to get it here. Tom Williams then. Perhaps future competition for Tekkers on these free kicks. We'll see. Ball's going in. It's not... Oh, there's a flag up.
Offside.
I'm not sure who it's against. Is it against Richo, who it eventually fell to? Jacko needs to deal with this. Meanwhile, he does with a controlled right-footed pass away from danger. Kane needs to get on this. Oh, it's not the best touch. Charlie needs to come get it instead. He does enough there, Charlie. Could fall through to Ryan Adams here. His touch puts it straight at the defender. And now 10's going to try and get down this line. Charlie Morley does well, and it's a foul, I think, on Charlie. But we're going to carry on with advantage. Matt Carter on the ball. Richo peeling off. Carter with some controlled play through the middle. Finds Ricky Evans, who's going to tee up a shot on the left foot. It's a good hit. And it's a good save from Aaron Reid. And I like that from Ricky. You can see the minute he got the ball, he wanted to shoot Tekkers.
Very, very clean strike. Laces. It was rising late. I just think if it was either side of the goalkeeper, the power was there.
Yeah, again, promising stuff from Hashtag through the middle. Stampy wins the header. Sends it over to Tom Williams, who's a little bit out of position right now. Him and Jack seem to have... They haven't swapped, have they? No, they're going to swap back now, I think. Yeah, just a bit of a repositioning from those two. They're going to leave it as it is for now. Jack currently in the left-back position. And it's a ball through. Tom Williams gets a touch on it. Jacko comes for it. Oh, and it's a good chance for Wivenhoe. The number 9 tries the roof of the net finish there over Jacko, but he puts it over. That's Miles Passley with the shot. And that's the best chance of the game so far for Wivenhoe. Now, Jack's contesting something. What's he asking the ref for here, do you know?
Well, I think the linesman had the flag up, but I think
the
linesperson. Apologies, the linesperson, and I believe Tom Williams got a touch on it before it got through. Speaking
of which, Tom Williams has done a great switch over to Charlie Morley. His first touch is not bad. Look at the intent from Charlie trying to get a number 3 in front of him. Sorry, it's good defending.
Three's done well, Spencer. Got the body across. You've got that positive play from Charlie again. That's what Tom Williams brings. He brings early passes, good quality. He's done it a few times in this second half already, and we're starting to find little gaps.
Yeah, I mean, even though the three's done well there, he'll be hating the fact that Charlie's so direct and looking to get past it every time. And as an attacking player, you only need to get it right once, and you're the hero. As Connor Jones does well to get the ball over to the striker, Passley, number 9, who's going through here into the box. Wow. Okay.
Amazing finish. But
put the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside, was he? What's the flag up for? Is he going to go back for the free kick? Stampy's hurt as well. I think maybe holding his back.
So we've got the linesperson with a flag up, which indicates an offside. The refs pulled it back for what seems to be a push on Stampy, and
I think a push by Stampy. It was a foul by Stampy, but Stampy's got hurt in doing it. It looks like he could be quite badly hurt. He doesn't go down lightly, Stampy.
Stevie CB on there. Magic hands. Shout out.
Yep. Got a special page in the programme today. Just a note to you as well, if you haven't checked out the Matchday programme, comes out every time we do a home game. It's completely digital, so you don't have to be at the match to actually get your hands on it. Physically, you can download it, you can stream it online. You can also subscribe to it. If you subscribe to it, you'll always get it before everyone else gets it. Little bit of a tip there, because we might be doing some giveaways in there in the future, so make sure you do subscribe to it. You can click there from a link from the Hashtag Twitter page each match day it gets released. Each home match day, I should say.
Got a good player on the front cover as well today, right?
Yes, Tekkers Guru. We're missing him a little bit at the moment. Need to get you back out there, pal.
I look like I'm running fast on that front cover.
Slow motion. No, it's good work. That's the great thing about the programme, is a lot of it is user-generated, fan-generated stuff. Some really great stuff, some imagery, some good articles written by fans. If you're listening right now, maybe you could even get yourself a little article in there, a little bit of a feature, depending on what your skill set is. Most important thing right now, though, is Marcus Stamp. Is this injury a serious one? He's actually picked up a yellow card for the foul, which got him injured. I'm not convinced he's going to be able to play on based on the way he's carrying himself right now. What's more important is they're going to get a free kick, and we're going to be a man down for it. They're going to whip it in. There's no Stampy in there to head it away. Ricky Evans gets something on it. Heads it away for a corner for Wivenhoe. Stampy's going to be reintroduced, but he's not looking. He's moving a bit gingerly, isn't he?
Yeah, he is moving gingerly, but he's a big, strong boy, Stampy, and I don't know. I've got every faith in him carrying on.
We hope so. We don't want to lose him in there. Obviously, Fry, Singano and Sam Adams on the bench. We've got a couple of centre-back options if we do need to replace him. It's going to be a corner, though, for Wivenhoe. Whipped in on the left foot of this man. Jacko comes with those big hands, those safe hands, those scary hands, and gets the ball. And now Hashtag can counter as he throws it over towards Matt Carter. Cool. Not the best throw, though. He's throwing it straight back to the corner taker. We don't need any mistakes like that. Come on, we're doing well here. Let's not throw it away, especially not do an error. Matt Carter's picked out Ryan Adams with a great pass. He's got Richo inside. Richo needs to stay onside. Ryan Adams is going to try and beat his man on the right. He gets past the number 3. Whips it in towards the back stick. Keeper flaps it. It doesn't hold on to it. And that's great work from Ryan Adams.
Yeah, he's gone one-on-one. He's got the cross in. He's done what we've asked. Keeper's used that flapping technique again. But he got it away.
Matt Carter's coming into this game right now. He's looking very lively as Harry Honesty finds him again. Good tackle, though, from the 5, Lee Branson of Wivenhoe. Harry Honesty, though, chasing it up, not letting them get out of the danger area. Matt Carter's coming into the game, Tackers.
Starting to come into the game. You know what? I think, we nearly actually conceded from Jacko's throw. I would have liked to see Jacko go direct because Harry Honesty had the 2.
Good recovery there from Kane after a header went the wrong way from Jack Harrison. Charlie Morley now regaining the ball. Bit of a hospital pass to Matt Carter, though. A big recovery from Jack Harrison. Had to be good to slide with a yellow card. 3 Hashtag players on yellows. Both centre-backs on yellows, Tackers.
Yeah, I think Wivenhoe would be looking to
good
exploit
ball
that.
From Ryan Adams. Richo beats his man. Is it 2-0? It's a massive save. Harry Honesty with the rebound puts it straight to the keeper. It's another one-on-one for Richo, not scored.
The game is starting to open up. I believe there's going to be another goal. It has to be Hashtags. We're starting to get in behind.
Yeah, it's just really important we don't make any mistakes at the back. Stampy there not making sure that header is going to get a free kick against him, against the Wivenhoe player, I think. It's so end-to-end. I mean, you've had 3 things you're talking about in a row. I've had to cut you off on, technically. Sorry.
That's absolutely fine.
This game, it feels like this next goal is huge. If Hashtag get it, I'm confident we can see it through. If Wivenhoe get it, it's all about mentality from that point.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there has been clear chances for both teams. I mean, it could go either way. Obviously, we've got the lead. We need the second goal just to calm the nerves down a bit.
Richo gets ahead on that, but he used his hand just to get himself in a good position and pushed the number 2 out the way there. That was a massive chance for Richo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, Matty Carter's starting to get on the ball. He's got bundles of ability. In this moment, as a midfield player, being a midfielder, you want to be on the ball, especially when your confidence is up. You want to be demanding the ball and start dictating. So hopefully he can continue doing that in the game. Yeah,
on a pitch like this where there's no dodgy bobbles, you've got loads of room as well because it's nice and big. It's just a centre midfield's dream. Charlie Morley with a great ball down the line for Ryan Adams, who's not slow, but nor is the left back, number 3, Zach Johnson, who does well to get there in front of Ryan. Charlie Morley, though, not giving this game up easy. He gets in there, finds Ryan. Ryan whips it in towards the back stick. Harry Honesty coming in. Massive touch from the number 2. Ooh. The ref's given a foul. I don't think that's a foul. They both went for the ball.
I mean, it was another great ball by Ryan, to be fair. Charlie started pressing high. They both had their eyes connected on the ball, so I'm not sure that's a foul.
It's fantastic work from Ryan. The only thing that's missing is him just picking out a player with that delivery. Yep. He's not a natural wide man. He's great at getting down those channels, though, and getting balls in. We just need someone to anticipate where those balls are going to go, or him just to find a specific man rather than an area.
It's a skill in itself, Spencer. In the heat of the moment, being able to find that killer pass is something that is difficult as it is.
Jack Harrison sending the ball forward on his right foot. Harry Honesty's going to chase this and not make it easy for Lato, the right back, who kicks it off for a Hashtag throw.
Tom Williams just calming the game down.
He's got Ricky Evans next to him. He's got Harry Honesty down the line and Richo further ahead. Ryan Adams also coming looking for it. And he's going to throw it towards Richo. Richo wins the flick. Unfortunately, Ryan had come next to him and therefore wasn't able to run onto it. Aaron Reid, the keeper for Wivenhoe, is going to send it long on the left foot. Needs a head here. Can't be allowed to bounce in there. It's too many times we've seen that happen. Stampy gets something on it. And the ref gives a free kick. And to be fair to the ref, in my opinion, he's blown up a little bit too early, but he's done it for both teams.
Yeah, no, he's been consistent with both teams. The game, there has been a couple of fouls here and there, but he's controlled it, in my opinion.
Talk to me about Jacko's current haircut. Obviously dyed it recently. I assume that's dye and he's not just showing his age.
I mean, you know what? It's in that stage at the moment where it actually suits. I think it suits him. I had the blonde hair at one point, and you get to that point where you don't want to dye it back to damage your hair, but it just looks awful. So he's not quite there yet. Give it a month or so, and we'll be saying, what is that on his head?
This is great play from Hashtag, by the way. They've switched it from Charlie over to Tom really nicely with a couple of short passes. Tom Williams now whipping it back in towards Richo. The flag's
offside.
up. Who is it up for, Charlie or Richo? Must be for Richo, because he was the only one that interfered. See, sometimes I wonder if he was flagging for Charlie there, who didn't get the ball.
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw it earlier when the number 9 went through on goal when Tom Williams interfered. So I'm not quite sure on that one, to be honest with you.
Oh, that was good. See, they went to take it short there, and the two attacking players of Harry Honesty and Richo closed it down real quick, stopped that option. So the goalkeeper instead kicks it straight to Matt Carter, who wins the header. Richo trying to head it into Ryan Adams, but it's gone to the number 2, Lato, for Wivenhoe. Sends it straight to Marcus Stamp. Sends it back at the Wivenhoe defence. Here's Richo running through the middle here. Needs to get something on it. Challenge, tough challenge from the 6. Comes to our number 6, Ricky Evans, who keeps it well. Sends it over towards Harry Honesty, who lets it run for Tom Williams, who plays a first touch pass into Harry, and it's going to be a Hashtag corner. Let's go, Hashtag, come on.
Nice little switch there from Ricky Evans.
I've got Alex O'Shipchat next to me. Alex, how have you found the game so far?
It's riveting. I'm so excited to be here.
Hashtag 1-0 up. Do you think we'll get the win?
I think we will, but I think we need another one, and I think we need another one soon. I think it's going to come.
Great stuff there from Alex. Corner's been taken. Tom Williams is going to whip it in. Oh, and it's headed away by the Wivenhoe defender. Back to Tom Williams. Takes the first touch, hits it on the right foot, and less said about that shot, the better. He's got more in his locker than that, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Stampy was just underneath that cross from Tom Williams. Good timing from Stampy. He's getting better at that. He'll get goals this season, I have no doubt.
Yeah, already got the one, of course. The first ever league goal scored by Hashtag United. Marcus Stamp has got that to his name, and no one can ever take it away from him. But today is all about getting that first win. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we've currently got if it stays like this. Ricky Evans wins the header. I don't think he expected to, and as a result, it glanced off the back of his head and actually played Wivenhoe in. They've got a throw in now on the right side. It's really important. I think most people would agree the balance of the game, Hashtag, have been better.
Yeah.
Certainly in the second half and probably in the first half as well. But it's only 1-0, and anything can happen in football. It's an old cliche, but a goal can change the game completely. It's really important that Hashtag get the second goal. I think Alex is right. She knows her stuff. Ball coming in, though, from Wivenhoe on the number 8, who hits it. It's deflected. Jacko gets there. Well done, Jacko's had a good game. Consummate professional in there so far. And he's going to slow things down.
He'll be happy with that clean sheet so far.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a clean sheet in the process as well, but anything for the 3 points right now I'd take. Richo gets the push in the back then. He's given the same thing against Richo earlier in the game, so I'd like to have seen the ref give that. Charlie Morley's going to get here, though. Keeps it in well. Controlled play on both feet from Charlie. It goes back to his new right-back partner, Kane. Can Kane deliver here? He's got 2 players around him. Oh, he's a lovely little turn in there, to be fair. Little roulette spin, and the lino's given a foul against Kane. I think that's light.
Players doubled up on him. Recovered. Charlie Morley might have been an option there just to step back and have a cross in.
Takes a little bit of time to get that synergy and that relationship when you're a new relationship down the side. You know, this is Charlie's first start as it is, and it's only Kane's second game for the club. You know, a lot of the boys haven't met him they don't know him that well just yet.
Just run out of play.
Wivenhoe throw deep in the Hashtag half on the left flank.
Have they got a long throw? We haven't really seen them in this position yet in the game.
It's Zach Johnson that's going over to take it. We'll see if he's got a long throw in the
It looks like
here.
they're shaping up for the long throw. No one's really going short at the moment.
It's that 9 they're going to aim at, surely, because he's so good at the hold-up play. They've gone short to 10, though. He scoops it into the box, needs to be cleared. Ricky Evans gets there. Well done, Ricky.
I think Ricky's done that well today. He's just been on the second balls or he sniffed out danger, cleared the lines, and then we can recoup.
21 minutes gone in this second half, so around the halfway mark of the second half. It's looking okay, but I don't feel comfortable. This league is so tight and so competitive. These games can change any minute as that one's whipped in towards the back stick. Jacko, though, watches it all the way, catches it, and he's now going to just slow things down once more, which is what we need, that calming influence. He rolls it to the feet of Jack Harrison. And it's Tom Williams now. And Marcus Stamp.
I'd like Kane to be positive here.
It's Kane Brogham here at right back, running forward. He's got a man coming after him, but he remains composed. Ryan Adams gets there. It's Matt Carter. Nice bit of footwork. Returns it to Ryan Adams, who says to Charlie Morley, you have it, I'm going to run off your son. Charlie Morley whips it in. It's not a bad ball towards Richo, but he's asking a lot of Richo there with 2 players between him and the goal. He did win the header, but it's an easy catch for the keeper.
Yeah, I don't think Richo could have done much there. He done as much as he could. He got a touch on it. It wasn't a bad ball, but I just think it was too far out.
Kane there taking the ball down well. Ryan Adams, it's a late tackle on Ryan there, and I never will ask for a card, but based on the way that the yellow cards were given in the first half and in this half, you'd expect to see one here.
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, it was pretty late. Ryan's not one to moan either. Let's see what he does.
That was David Darbin there with a late tackle, the number 6 for Wivenhoe, and he is going to pick up a booking here. Just to remind you, there's Ryan Adams, Jack Harrison and Marcus Stamp all on yellow cards currently in this game. Both centre-backs booked. Not ideal. But would you change it?
I mean, this is a really big moment in the game now. It's about game management. I'm looking at the bench and I'm thinking, possibly, I mean, we don't really need a goal at the moment. It's more consolidating and just not conceding for me. I mean, a goal would be great, but we're not looking and searching for that goal. We're searching for the clean sheet to get the win.
Matt Carter's whipped it in, falls to Jack Harrison at the back stick of all people, who's already got 1 goal to his name, tries to play it into the box, cleared eventually for a hashtag throw. I'd love to see personally what DB can do off the bench in this game. I know you say we don't need it, and maybe that's one to save when we need a goal, but I feel like his energy over a small period of time in a game, he knows he can really put it into whatever 20-30 minute cameo appearance, could be deadly, but it is hashtag in control right now, and Jack Harrison finds Tom Williams here. Tom Williams goes down the line to Harry Honesty. Can Harry whip one in? He does, but it's blocked by the defender. It's going to be a throw-in.
Oh, you know about DB. He gets one opportunity. He'll be sure to score. We'll put anything on him scoring that opportunity.
Apart from last week.
I wasn't there last week. I can't. No comment from me.
That was very un-DB-like, I have to say, and I know he'll bounce back from it. And I still believe there's absolutely bundles of goals for him to have in this league. But there's not bundles of goals in this game so far. Still 1-0. As Connor Jones sends it forward for Wivenhoe. Stampy gets there, heads it back calmly to Jacko. Sign of a confident defender with confidence in his keeper when you do something like that. Matt Carter, great turn, gets past his opposite number 8, plays it back to Tom Williams, who again looks for his first time ball in towards the box. Maybe sometimes, I don't want to criticise him, he knows a lot more than I do certainly, Tom, very experienced player, but maybe sometimes a game like this, he's too keen to look for that long ball.
Yeah.
And it may be better just to keep the ball and keep possession.
Yeah, I think he's looking at it and seeing gaps appear and maybe trying to exploit. But like you said,
great play from Harry Honesty on the left-hand side. He's beating his man, whips it in, and it's just the delivery not quite there. And it's going to fall to Ryan Adams. Ryan's got Kane on his outside. Great overlapping run. Takes the touch. Kane delivers it. Oh, and it was a cross, I think. But it's come off his foot and it's gone not at all where he meant it to.
Yeah, they're the positions that we just need, that little bit of quality. Good timing by Ryan, saw the overlap. Good run by Kane. I think he was a bit in 2 minds. Should he go first time, or once he took the touch, his angle really narrowed there.
That's just what we're missing, is that final ball. We're making the chances, we're cutting them open, finding space, time and time again. That final ball just lacking right now. I think when it comes, it will be lovely, but we need it to. We do need it to. As Charlie Moore is going to close down Zach Johnson here for Wivenhoe. Zach Johnson's going to play it back. Ryan Adams is going to chase that all day. Just need a little bit more from Harry as well to support from the left side.
Yeah.
Ricky Evans up against the 11. Donaldson, he was quick. This guy is quick. He's got the ball on his left foot now, whipping it in towards the box. Charlie Morley needs to get something on it. He gets enough on it. He's put in a shift today, Charlie, defensively and going forward.
Yeah, he's worked well. He's just gone down with cramp there, actually. Refs called it for us. Yeah, Charlie's putting a shift. He's doubled up with Kane. Like I said, not many attacks have come down that side. Opened his body up on the half turn, which is good. You never want a player to be drawn towards the ball so it goes over their head. And he done that and he cleared his lines.
I think we might see Charlie change soon. I think Debs was probably thinking about it anyway. He's had a good run out. He's started the game. I'm glad to see him get his start. And he's shown some glimpses of what we know Morley's capable of. But I do think Couchy will be introduced to this game soon. It could be interesting. Different player to Charlie, of course. Less likely maybe to take his man on and get down the line, but maybe looking to get those balls in, crossing into the big lads in the middle.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot in pre-season, haven't we? And then sort of when he checks, especially when he plays on the opposite side, checks in and swings that ball. And he's got a lot of quality in his foot, Couchy.
Throw in here, taken by Zach Johnson. It's headed by Kane, and it's going to go off for a Wivenhoe corner. It's a shame, that one, because it wasn't really causing us a problem, and now they've got a corner out of it, but we'll see what happens.
Got to be nearing 15-20 minutes now, and this is the most important part of the game.
More than that, I think. We're just getting my phone up now. We are 27 minutes in to the game, so yeah, 18 minutes left. Oh, you meant left, did you?
Oh, left, yeah.
Okay. You have to make it clear, Techers.
Sorry.
Corner then for Wivenhoe. Oh, Charlie gets something on it, not a lot, but Stampy's there to follow up, and he's fouled off the ball. It wasn't a cynical foul. The guy was trying to get there.
I tell you what, Stampy's done really well today, which I've been really impressed with. When he's decided to clear his lines, he's got height and distance on it, and as a defender, it's really important to do that.
We are seeing a first change of the game here. Then Charlie Morley's had a good run out. I'm glad he's had his time, and I'm sure we'll see him again soon. But he's going to be replaced here by Aaron Couch, a player who showed real signs in his first game for the club against Swindon Supermarine with a couple of assists, one on each foot. And he had a holiday, which meant he missed the second game of the season. And then he's got to come out the starting lineup as a result. So a chance for him to come on and remind Devs what he's capable of, wearing number 17 today. You've been impressed with what you've seen of Couchy thus far?
Yeah, like I said, Couchy's got a lot of quality on his foot. Really calm on the ball. What I'd like to see from him is just being able to maybe go both ways rather than come inside. But other than that, he's got loads of quality, and I'm sure he's going to affect for the team this season.
Jacko with the goal kick, which was actually a free kick after a foul on Stampy. Richo using his body very well. It's a great first touch. Looks to find Harry Honesty, who's going to get there before the keeper. Hits it back across. Oh, and it just needed to find Ryan or Couchy. It's unlucky. That final ball again just missing for hashtag. Tom Williams does well to come and get the ball. Ricky Evans plays it back to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison takes a touch and finds Tom Williams, who sets Ricky. It's good football here. Going to come to the back stick. Oh, the header into danger for the keeper, who comes and catches it. Sends it straight away. They're looking to get the ball forward quickly, Wivenhoe. Stampy, though, at the end of it with a header. Got some questions for you coming in from Twitter, actually, Techers. I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind.
No problemo.
I'll keep them coming as the game finds any sort of lull period. But right now, it's Wivenhoe running down the left side. Chance for the striker to pick out someone. Oh, it's good, though, from Ricky Evans. He comes to this man, Zach Johnson, on the ball for Wivenhoe. Got loads of yellow shirts around him. We've still got the ball. Couchy gets in front. Does well. He's going to try and see it out. And eventually goes out for a goal kick. Great work from Couchy. Right, let's take a look at some of these questions for you, Techers. What's the length of your injury? When do we expect to see you back? That's from Dan Quinn on Twitter.
Yeah, well, obviously, sort of pulled up in the Hackney Wick game. It was definitely a hamstring injury. It didn't quite fully go, which was positive. After seeing Stevie CB, it's been 2 weeks so far. He said by the third week I should be back. So next week, hopefully. Good.
Okay. Need to deal with this one as it's coming. It's bounced. The bounce does bounce different on this artificial pitch. It looked like it was going to keep going. It just stuck straight up in the air. There's a player down for Wivenhoe. It's whipped in. Kane needs to deal with it, and he does just that. And he sends it out to Harry Honesty. Harry Honesty going to get there before his man, maybe. Number 6 doing well to recover. Next question from Halvor. How is the second team doing this season? Who's being the best player that scored the goals? Yeah, we have got a Sunday League team that we use for some of the new players, some of the younger players trying to get more game time, and some of the older players like me who aren't good enough for the first team. We've only played 3 pre-seasons so far. We've won 1, lost 2, but we've been trying a lot of new players out. Chance for Wivenhoe. Is that onside? He is. Stampy needs to recover. Number 9 goes through. Massive save from Jamie Jackson with the scariest left foot in football. He stops the ball dead. That's a one-on-one opportunity. A chance for an equaliser. Jacko, we love you.
Absolutely. Dangerous times in this game, but you know what? Jacko's had 2 one-on-ones, and fair play to him. He stood his ground, left it late, and then made a save with his legs. Quality Jacko. Well done.
What a man. What a man. Yes, good save there for Jacko. And going back to the question about the second team, yeah, we're looking to see... the league will start around early September. We're looking to have an opportunity to get players that need game time, some minutes. Players come back from injury maybe as well. So, yeah, it's been going well. We're really excited. I think we've got a stronger team than our Sunday team was last season. We've actually been promoted in our Sunday league, so expecting bigger things. We came second in the league on goal difference last season, and we lost the cup final, so we could have won a double. We're hoping to do something like that this season. Substitution for Wivenhoe. It's going to be number 6, David Darbin, who's come off. He did get the yellow card, of course. Number 17 coming on. That's Dide Chauemino. Apologies if the pronunciation isn't great. The person who's written the team sheet down as well, his handwriting is not the
Who's
most
that?
eligible of handwriting, but it's
Call him out.
I don't know who wrote it. It's probably someone from their team. Oh, is it Wes, was it? It's Wes. No surprise, Wes Tanser's messing something up.
Oh dear, Wes.
Diddy Chawimimo, we're going to say. I'm just going to call him Diddy, though. He's on. Stampy with the ball on the right side. Finds Aaron Couch. First chance to see what Couch can do in this game. Goes inside. He's got Ricky with him. Tries to find Ryan Adams with the pass. But it's intercepted. And there's the ref. Oh, the ref's just blowing up for everything in this game.
I think that was a foul, in my opinion. The guy got across his body. But again, we're giving fouls away in the right areas. We're slowing the game down. It's not such a bad thing.
Great work from Will on the drums as well. He's still going strong. And that's a good ball. It almost got through to Donaldson, number 11. Jacko has to be good. He gets enough on it to take it away from Donaldson. The ball was loose, and he eventually picked it up.
I'd like to see the experienced players just slow the game down, speak to Jacko. Jacko slowing it down as it is. There are moments now where we just have to make the right decisions.
Ricky Evans is going to win this loose ball. Harry Honesty is going to get underneath this one. It's a good header from Harry. Let's keep this pressure on them as they play it round at the back. Aaron Reid, the goalkeeper, is going to send it forward. Headed back by Stampy. Falls to number 10. That's Charlie Cook here for Wivenhoe. Sends it over to the right back, Billy Latto. He's getting forward unopposed right now. He's got a bit of space. He's going to play it inside to number 9, who we know he's got good hold-up play. Goes back to Latto, who just snaps at it on his left foot. Not the most controlled of passes, but it falls to number 8. Ryan Adams, though, does well to get the ball back for us. And it's Couchy. On his right side, he's put a ball into the space that he knows Harry Honesty is going to like to run into. He's got that pace, but he didn't really have enough legs on it for Harry to get going. And Wivenhoe just trying to play it out, but Jack Harrison wins the header. Comes to Richo here. Richo goes to Couchy. Maybe should have held on to the ball there because Couchy had a man on. Richo sends it down the line for Ryan Adams. The flag has stayed down. Ryan sends it back inside, and it's just that quality in the final ball that's lacking, and it's just a punt upfield which is causing problems for Hashtag. Connor Jones takes the ball out of the sky, hits the ball, blocked by Jack Harrison. That's the difference, right? We've got the good build-up play. We're trying to play the right way, and then we're not quite finding the right final ball, often coming from wide. They're just sending one ball long, and it's almost creating just as good an opportunity, Techers.
Yeah, I mean, I still rather be part of a team who sort of create opportunities in what I would say is the right way. I'm not going against the long ball tactic. What I would say is once we, train and work on having to deal with these long balls, we'll be a lot more assured in dealing with them scenarios.
Yeah, and maybe, the defence, it's a new defence. It's important for them to play together and get used to each other. We've got Kane, a brand new signing. We've got Tom, who's new, really. He's only played a couple of games for us. Jack only moved to centre-back in pre-season, and Stampy's only 20 years old, so they can only get better, this defence.
Definitely.
Okay, it's number 10, Charlie Cook on the ball for Wivenhoe. Sends it back to his right back, Billy Latto. Latto goes inside to number 4, Michael Southey. And he finds the number 10 again. It's good passing from Wivenhoe, but they need to be more urgent. And
there's a high press.
He's eventually come back to bite them. Ryan Adams sends it to this right side. The pass, though, wasn't great for Harry Honesty, who does fantastic to keep it in. I think he was fouled in the process as well. But he gets there, and he finds Ryan Adams, who's got options inside. Cuts back inside twice. Beats 2 men. Goes to Kane, the right back, who's going to look for a first-time cross towards the back stick. It's a strong ball. And Couchy was trying to get there. Kane was fouled and he's been hurt. It is a Hashtag corner, but that was nice build-up, Techers.
Yeah, it was patient. We looked to probe. We looked to get him. We couldn't get him in the first ball. Tried the second ball. Ryan looked to play a ball in behind, and then we've eventually got a good cross in. Couchy was at the back post, but the defender done well.
Kane looks like he's hurt here. He's holding his knee, and I hope for the lad it isn't a serious injury because he's come in to Hashtag with a great attitude. He seems keen. I think he's playing well today, actually. And he was getting forward well in that move. Stevie CB is definitely going to be required here. I'm hoping it's not going to be a serious injury. If it is, I imagine we'll probably see Farai introduced at right back.
Also got Sam Adams as an option as well, but I wouldn't really change the centre-half pairing at the moment. They're both doing really well.
Yeah. Jack taking the opportunity to get a drink here. It's, how long's gone? 36 minutes gone, so we've got about 10 minutes left with injury time. I'll use this as an opportunity to ask you another question, Techers. What would you rather do? Win the FA Cup with Hashtag next year or qualify for the Prem in 30 years?
Wow. It's a
It's got to be
difficult
FA Cup
question, though.
because we can qualify for Premier in 9 years.
Oh, what? See, that's why I like you, Spencer.
We can.
He's
Doesn't mean
very,
we will.
very hungry character. And also, if we win the FA Cup, hopefully I'll be part of that.
Exactly.
Hopefully I'd have been on a pitch winning
You don't
the
think
FA
you could be
Cup.
playing in 30 years, Techers?
Listen, I know like the likes of DB and Richo, they're still playing, but I don't know if 30 years is far too long.
Okay, so corner for Hashtag, which Matt Carter's going to take. Kane will be introduced back into the game shortly. Corner comes in from Matt Carter. Jack Harrison, the back stick, wins the header! And it's straight at the keeper. If it'd been either side of him, it could have been a second goal for the captain. But the keeper does well, sends it first time towards the attackers for Wivenhoe. Stampy comes and recovers well after a header from Tom Williams. Lino's flagging for a handball there, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's...
He's in the box!
And
they've given a penalty. He's given a penalty, and that is innocuous. I think that is an unbelievable shout, to be honest.
I mean, that...
Stampy has no one on him, no pressure. The fact that he'd be said to handball it there is... I mean, maybe he did. The fact is we haven't got replays here. The linesperson has certainly got a much better view than us. But for me, that's a big decision, Techers.
Well, you've got to just look at their reaction, Spencer. I mean, when it initially happened, did any of their players even inquire about it? I didn't see one player. None of us thought it was. None of us even thought about it. And, I mean, I don't know, the Lions person must have seen something or thought they saw something. But for me, it's a no.
Devs will be fuming about that.
Let's see what Jacko can do. I mean, Jacko's had a good game, and I've got every faith in him.
If Jacko can save this, he will be a hero, and the whole city of Hashtag will be going crazy tonight. It's number 9's going to take it. It's Miles Pastley, who's been a troublesome player for us all game, using his body well. Stampy will be fuming about that one. I mean, he didn't need to handball it. Again, you guys have a better idea of it than us. We're at the other end of the pitch right now. If it was a handball or not, vote on the poll.
Come on, Jacko.
Jacko, put yourself in the Hashtag history books for the first penalty saver. Oh, and it's gone the wrong way. And it's a goal for Wivenhoe, and you have to say it's against the run of play. I don't believe they deserve it. And I think we're really paying the price for not using the ball in the last third the best way we could. We haven't found our players in the box. Now, it's easy to dig out the defence. The defence have been getting dug out a lot so far. We have been pretty solid this game, and that wasn't a problem caused by Wivenhoe. That was if it was a handball, it was an unforced error by Stampy. But should we have been better going forward?
Look, you're right. Defensively, it's the best we've looked. Yes, there have been balls in behind. That's not going to happen overnight. We're not going to clean that up overnight. Attacking-wise, we spoke about in this game, that final ball could have given us a lot more clear-cut opportunities. But there's still 10 minutes left in the game, or a little bit less now. Now we need our players to step up. Who's gonna be that player to step up and create something or take that chance? Maybe DB.
Less than 5 minutes left now of normal time. And it's a real hard one to take for Hashtag, who were so close and still could get their first 3 points of their non-league journey here. And it does hurt, that one. There's been a card actually for Ricky Evans. I guess he must have said something to the ref. So it's another yellow card for Hashtag, and that's a waste of possession straight from kickoff there. Matt Carter sends it straight back to Wivenhoe, who I think will be buzzing with a draw here based on the way the game's gone if they get the draw. So not long left at all. What does Devs do here then? Does he get DB in for us to look for that second goal? Because I think it would be a real shame to not come away with a win here. Lee Hurst, it looks like he's getting warmed up. Maybe he could be coming on for the likes of Matt Carter in the middle. I just hope we don't see a Hashtag collapse here, because this really should be a win, let alone a draw. Stampy needs to recover. He's on a yellow card, don't forget. In many ways, you could argue lucky to still be on the pitch. If they've said it's a handball in the box, should that not be a yellow card potentially? I don't know. Ricky Evans needs to win this header, which he does. Brian Adams gets there.
I just want to make a point on Stampy's had a really strong game.
Yeah,
he's been great on the ball. He's read the passes. He's been calm in possession. He's cleared his lines really well. That's unfortunate for him. You know what I want to see from him is a reaction. He's young, and mistakes will happen. Whether it was or not, I don't know. But I just want to see that he's got that strong mentality, because that will push him on for the season.
Substitution here. Matt Carter's come off in the middle. Lee Hersett has been introduced. Now, Lee Hersett is a player who's itching to get more game time for Hashtag. He's been around for a while now. He had an injury last year which ruled him out of a lot of play. Here's a massive chance for him to come and make a claim for a starting spot and change this game for Hashtag and help us get some points on the board. And it comes to Lee Hersett here, who gets the ball over to Tom Williams, who sends it forward to Harry Honesty. Such a shame that the clean sheet is gone, but the 3 points is the priority here as Harry Honesty runs down this left side, galloping like a gazelle, beats his second man. Time to whip it in now, Harry. Puts it in towards the back stick. Couchy takes it down and it's cleared by the defender. That is what we like to see from Harry, though, on the left.
I'll tell you what, Harry's done really well there. Skipped past 2 players. He's got unbelievable pace, and you know what? I think the end product was good there. He got the ball to the man. Couchy maybe wasn't expecting it. Maybe might have gone first time with that one.
So it's going to be a throw-in for Hashtag. With the wind taking out their sails right now, they probably all thought they were going to get their first win, their first clean sheet. Well, the clean sheet is gone. The win could be retrieved. And it would be a deserved win if we get it. Kane's got the throw. Lee Hersett comes short, but he's going to go longer, I think. He's going to go toward... No, he's going to go to Lee. Lee gives it back to Kane, who's onside still. Gets it past his man. Is he going to whip it in? He's done very well here. If he can get the ball across, chance! Falls to Ricky Evans, edge of the box. Ricky takes a touch. He's got Lee Hersett to his right. Hits one. Defended well by Wivenhoe. Comes to Tom Williams now.
Stay wide, Kane. Stay wide, Kane.
Tom Williams is going to send it over towards Aaron Couch. Number 3 has to deal with it. He does. Heads it to Ryan Adams. Ricky Evans gets it. Comes back to Couchy. What can Couchy do here? Tries to fizz it in. There's red shirts everywhere. And it's an onslaught from Hashtag right now. Wivenhoe looking for this draw away from home. And Jack Harrison puts it into the box towards Richo. Wins the header. Puts it into a dangerous area. But the keeper is there to get on it. Oh, we're going to see DB introduced. I'm not sure we are. Sent long. Needs to be dealt with. Stampy gets the header. Comes to Lee Hersett here. But the Wivenhoe player gets there first. Number 10, Charlie Cook there with a good first touch. Got the ball on the right side. He's got Donaldson running off of him. Jack Harrison gets ahead. Tom Williams on the ball. Nice touch from Tom Williams to take it back to the left. Lee Hersett tries to play it first time. And we lose the ball in the process.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lee Hersett try and affect this game. He's got so much ability. I've played with him before, previous to Hashtag. Young player, one for the future. But I think he can affect this game.
That goal kick's gone all the way through here. Jack Harrison has to deal with it. Good first touch from the player. Jack. Great recovery from Jack Harrison. Let's go, Hashtag. Lee Hersett finds Tom Williams. He's going to send it down the line to Harry Honesty. No, he cuts inside. He's got Lee to his left and Harry to his left. Sorry, comes to Ryan Adams though. Ryan goes back to Harry. He's going to win this ball. He's going to get there for pace. He's got Richo to aim at in the box. Richo! Oh, it's a massive chance. It's such good play down the left side, starting with Tom Williams, actually starting with the Jack Harrison tackle. Ryan found Harry. Harry whipped it in. Finally, it was put on Neil Richmond's header, just where he wanted it. And he's put it over, Techers.
I mean, that might have been the chance, Spencer. You know what? Last couple of minutes, Harry's put in 2 great balls. We've been itching for that the whole game, and it's come at the right moment, and it's just about the finish.
Richo could have made himself a Hashtag hero there in the dying embers. And there's still time. There is still time. Ricky Evans heads it back there. The ball's been allowed to bounce in the middle. We've hit the 45-minute mark now, so we're in injury time. Harry Honesty on the ball. Come on, a last-minute goal here would be great. There's been a few stoppages for injury, so I'm hoping for a bit of injury time. Harry Honesty whipping it in again. Not beating the number 4, Michael Southey, though, who clears it away. But Jack Harrison does well to get the ball. Lee Hersett puts it back to Marcus Stamp. Stampy plays it first time, perhaps rushing it when he had Kane to his right. But we're going to go back for something here.
I think it might have been the one on... Stamp.
It's a Hashtag free kick. I think it was on...
I've been on Jack.
Yeah, Jack Harrison had a bit of a tussle trying to win the ball. So it's going to be a free kick. Tom Williams going to take it. We're in injury time now. I'm thinking at least 3 or 4 minutes, though. We've had a goal. We've had quite a few injuries.
Yeah, we also... I mean, the ref played quite a lot in the first half as well. So you think for the fouls given in the second half, you're hoping it's going to be 3 or 4 minutes. We look like a team who's going to score, if a team's going to score.
If we can get it now, the scenes will be unbelievable here in North London. We've got a decent crowd out today. A lot of people here in the stand, but a lot of people lining the side of the pitch as well. Where are the drums, Will? Get the drums out. Get them going.
Another yellow card, this time for the number 9.
Yeah, the ref's not been shy with the yellow cards, that's for sure. I think that's maybe the 7th player he's booked today. Tom Williams going to whip this in. Come on, lads. Get on the end of it. Marcus Stamp to be a hero in the box after giving away the penalty. Maybe. It would be lovely. Jack Harrison gets a flick. Rich shows at the back stick. Puts it back in towards the back pit. It's off the bar. Oh, it's off the bar, guys.
Richo cannot buy a goal at the moment. I mean, that was. He's done everything right there. He just looped it over the keeper and it's just come off the bar. But we have got a corner.
Was that a shot, though? I thought that was a cross towards the back
I've got
stick.
this big blue pole. All I saw was Richo.
Restricted viewing here in the commentary box. Couchy on
Tom's gone short.
Yeah, he's going to go short to Tom Williams. Tom's going to whip this in on the left foot. It's not a bad ball. Towards the back stick. There's 3 of them underneath it. Harry Honesty got something on it. Marcus Stamp now trying to hold the ball up. Don't give a foul away, boys. It's going to come back to Lee Hursty, who has to win it. He gets something on it. Harry Honesty gets a flick. Richo with the touch. Oh, and it's in. But there's a flag up. There's a flag up.
It went wide.
It was wide anyway. It was a side netting. It looked like he'd scored it. Luckily, we'll never know because it was offside anyway. Well, we will know. The cameras showed that it didn't go in. But the scenes. Man, Richo's had a chance for a hat-trick in the last injury time.
We had 3 queuing up there as well, Spencer, in that box. I mean, they all got on top of each other. I think the ball was just a little bit too high, but we had 3 queuing up as well. They're wasting time. They're making subs, and I need to go toilet.
They're going to do a change here. Miles Pastley, he's been a troublesome player for Wivenhoe all game. He's been subbed off, replaced by number 15, Jeffrey Ashong, who's come on for what must be the last 2 minutes max. If Hashtag can dig this out and get the 3 points, there's a Nando's on me for Techers. I'll buy you a Nando's, mate.
Half a chicken, lemon and herb.
Ricky Evans wins the header, but it bounces straight off the number 8, who sends it towards the left. Now, surely the football gods will not give Wivenhoe a goal now. They wouldn't deserve it. I don't think they deserve the draw, quite frankly.
Definitely not on the second half showing. We've come out strong, but it's a game of 2 halves, as we spoke about.
And we've dominated both halves, in my opinion, but we haven't been clinical enough in front of goal, and it's same as last game, really. Great recovery there from Ricky Evans, but this lad's done well to keep hold of the ball for Wivenhoe. Number 8 sends it over to the right straight away. Tom Williams
got a double up. They've got an overload there.
2 players to deal with for Tom. It's going to be whipped in on the left foot. Needs to be cleared. It is by Jack. Very, very high.
Someone clear.
Jack needs to win the second one. He doesn't, but it comes to Ricky, who gets something on it. Here's Aaron Couch. Couch sends it long towards Richo. And the ref's blown up for full time. And that's a really disappointing one. It's a draw. It's another point in the league. But it feels like 2 points dropped because we were so close to getting the win. Controversial penalty. Again, you guys have got a better view than us. You may have a strong opinion on it. I don't think it was a penalty. I'm not sure it was a handball. And Stampy definitely wasn't in a position where he needed to handball it. Either way, it's a draw and a tough one to take for Hashtag. Their second point, it means they're going to stay around that kind of bottom half of the table. Techers, how did you find that one?
Yeah, I think we dominated for the most part. Attacking, we did create more chances today. We got into the final third. The final ball might have been better. It was an open game, an entertaining game. The fans appreciated everyone's effort, as you saw there at the end with a big clap, and but we'll be disappointed with that, definitely.
Can I ask you for a man of the match?
You know what? I'm going to stick with my guns. I think Marcus Stamp had a tremendous game today. We didn't see what happened. We couldn't see from here. I think he was assured. I think he cleared his lines. He showed maturity. He's getting better and better as a player for this club. I think he's going to have a big season. So for me, it's Marcus Stamp.
Okay, thank you very much for joining me today, Techers. I appreciate it. Hope to see you back on the pitch soon. Definitely feels like 2 points lost for Hashtag, 2 points gained for Wivenhoe, but it is a draw here in North London, the first ever home game on a Saturday for Hashtag United against Wivenhoe Town. It ends 1-1. So that's it for myself and Techers Guru today. If you've enjoyed the video and the full 90-minute footage, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe for more Hashtag United games coming soon. Leave us a comment below with who you'd like to hear in the commentary booth with me next time. And until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.